So, Jay, I have a quick question. What's on your mind right now?
So, I've just been thinking about Glock Zone.
Yeah.
So you remember that old show, Chalk Zone?
Yes.
About the little kid who gets the magic piece of chalk and can go to school and go into the magic portal?
Yes, I do.
Where
It was one of my favorite shows.
He's basically a creator deity.
Yes.
Well, what about a remix of it where instead this little kid, Rudy, just brings a Glock to school and the theme song goes like, Rudy's got the Glock, the Glock, the Glock, Glock Zone. Rudy's got the Glock, the Glock, the Glock, Glock Zone. And then just it smash cuts to his friends and family just screaming, Rudy's got the Glock, with, the same look in their eyes.
My God. What's up, everybody? It's What's New Play 2 podcast, episode Nintendo 64. That's Jay, and I'm not here. I know, it was a bad joke. Anywho.
Why do you have seaweed on your floor?
I mean, why wouldn't I have seaweed on my floor?
But why are there crabs in it?
Well, wouldn't you want to have crabs with your
Not
seaweed?
Not if they're gonna crawl up your leg and pinch me on the nuts.
God damn it! I can't think of a good fucking retort with that. Shit, I was about to be like, fuck.
I'm sorry.
You got me.
I'm
well
famous.
played, but it's too late to stop it now.
I know the crab's right there, but I am famous for destroying people's witty retorts. No one ever has a chance to have a retort with me around.
Nope, not in the slightest. So,
video games are racist. Name the last game where the orc was the good guy. Go on, I'll wait.
Probably some mobile game?
False. The answer is The Elder Scrolls Online. Alright.
There you go. So, Fire Emblem. Might as well just get into it because, not gonna lie, again, I feel like there really wasn't much that happened this week.
I feel like there's not been much that's happened in a long time.
Also fair. But at least in a sense of you and I don't have anything really fully talk about at length. Anyway.
You just said you and I, and that reminded me of the live-action Scooby-Doo movie. But not Scooby-Doo or Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Scooby-Doo The Mystery Begins. Because that song, the Without You There's No Reason for My Story, that played with Shaggy and Scooby frolicking through a field. I think about that sometimes, and you just reminded me of it.
Okay, Jay. Okay. Fire Emblem Heroes. Getting this out of the way. So,
Marth's gay.
Martha's gay.
That's been confirmed.
So,
Sita's actually a trans man. So, that's...
She's basically the man in that relationship anyway.
She's actually undergoing a sex change. Well, she's starting with the hormones, of course, because, sex change, drastic, expensive.
But by the time she's done, she wants to look just like Agma. That was her goal, she said.
Yeah,
she told me personally.
She said she will be the man in the relationship, and Marth said he is okay with that, and he's glad that she's changing herself to make herself happy, and in the long run, it makes him
happier.
Exactly. So,
anyway,
healthy relationship right there.
Getting this. All right. Well, before we get to any more of that, so January, is here obviously, and Fire Emblem Heroes have been doing a few special banners around this time that aren't a specific shtick, which has been very nice recently. Last year, it was a shitty bathhouse theme with just more Fates Royals again. But...
Before that was the shitty bathhouse theme with Fates Royals.
Well, this year, they did a Plegian, belly dancing theme banner, essentially.
They did fucking Egypt!
I'm not gonna lie. Did not think about that as a theme. But it's
I'm so glad they did.
Good ass one.
Fucking Egypt, Middle Eastern, clothing style. I love that shit
It's
so
good.
much.
So that banner featured fucking Tharja, which I mean, that makes sense.
She's Plagian.
She's Plesian. Apparently, that's
Yeah,
how they.
it's pronounced Plegian.
Which I didn't know.
But listen, calling it Plegian is for the plebeians.
Well, that's kind of why I'm like that sounds too much like plebeian. Anyway, Katarina also got an alt finally. People have been wanting that. I don't care enough, but cool for them. Raphael is now in the game, and holy bara.
I like his outfit.
I really do like his outfit. Like, holy...
He's got, like, a hood and an open vest.
And, like, I knew he was jacked, don't get me wrong, but, like, goddamn, they really just, like...
They were just like, no.
Muscles on his knees. We need so much muscle on it.
He needs abs on his cock. That's basically they said, I heard he's got abs on his cock.
Oh, so good. I mean, I didn't pull for him, but, like, thought it was still, like, cool that, alright, you put Raphael in the game. Alright.
And you gave him, like, a really cool outfit.
A cool outfit, a very good bow, and overall, not bad fodder.
They all have pretty good weapons.
They do have very good weapons. They all, like...
The general
they're
theme
they're, like, double debuffers, which is super nice.
Yeah, the general theme around the Plagian weapons
are super nice.
Yeah.
It's just that I didn't want to pull for Raphael because I don't care for Raphael that much, and also he's an armored unit. I don't.
That's okay. That's a little dumb. I guess he's armored because of why
thickness.
Yeah, he's armored the same reason Christmas Thar's just.
Armored. I know, but it was just like
the thickness belays the quickness.
And then
delays the quickness.
And then the other like focus of that banner was a harmonized unit of Dorothea and Lean out of everyone.
They wanted to make the Tid.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was fine with the Tid because I love Dorothea, so I'm down for it. And Lean was fine.
I like Lean because my Lean gets 54 defense when she is attacked.
Well, of course. I mean, you gotta fucking make it work. So, I mean, like, overall, I thought this banner idea was very cool. I like it a lot. I do like that male Chris was the free Tempestral unit. And, oof, not gonna lie. Huge fan of it.
Male Chris? Then why was female Chris in, like, the summon these characters in their original form things?
Yeah, I don't understand why they made female Chris the bonus unit for the Tempest Trial when it should have just been male. But
no, there was also a banner where she was a focus on it.
That's what I'm saying. That's the banner.
Oh. Yeah, because like I was like, oh, I guess the bonus is female Chris. I could have sworn it was male Chris.
But like, oof.
Yo, does he not have shoe? Oh man, 0 out of 10. I can see his feet.
I mean, I'm looking at his feet. I'm looking at everything else. Like, oof.
Okay, but I can't look past the feet.
There, I'm covering them.
0 out of 10.
I'm covering them.
0 out of 10. I can see his feet.
Fuck you! I bet you can see Tharja's feet. I'll pull her up right now. God, yes, you can. Fuck you.
0 out of 10.
Okay, good. As long as we...
I don't know what to tell you, man. The skin is 0 out of 10 if you can see feet. That's why Sigma is the worst character in Overwatch.
You know, you can see all their feet. I'm like looking. I'm like, Dorothea, see your feet?
Of course, they're belly dancers. Like, either they're going to have those little slipper shoes or they're going to have their bare feet exposed. In actuality, I think these are all really good costumes.
So yeah, I'm thoroughly happy with it. I like the banner. I think it was a cool idea. I hope more of these kinds of unique themed banners come about more.
And it was not lost. The irony was not lost. Well, not irony. Actually, no, I guess this would be irony. The irony of they make a ban based on Plagia, and from Awakening, the characters who are the main characters who are from Plagia, such as Henry or the player character Robin, are not in the banner. But two members of the Three Houses Guild are.
Yep. And 1 genealogy and 2 new Mystery of the Emblems.
Like, alright.
I mean, again, they didn't want a full Awakening banner, but whatever.
Right, but they said
I agree.
At the very least, give Robin, like, Valadar's outfit.
Yeah. However, the bigger thing that has now been added into here. Oh, is in Heroes again. Choose Your Legend 5 is happening. Everyone can now vote for the character that hopefully can get in the game and or get a Brave alt.
Everyone gets to vote for their favorite big tid.
I just hope it. I'm just hoping personally. Again, we both love the 3 houses, but please, for the love of fuck,
Don't let them all
swipe
it again.
Both spots be 3 houses characters. Because, holy shit, when that came out, it was a lot less exciting because they were all just 3 fucking houses. It wasn't like a kind of cool mix of, you know...
think Martha will win this time?
I'm hoping, because I'll tell you right fucking now, if he gets 3rd place for a 5th fucking year, or 5th time, I'm gonna scream, because I am most likely putting down all my votes for him to get him, hopefully to the top spot. But if he gets 2nd place, I'll take it. But I want him to fucking win. So he does not have to get 3rd place anymore.
Marth, when he gets 3rd place by 1 vote with Riss overtaking him.
I would...
He gets 1 more vote.
Fucking...
Take that, silly blue man. You lose to Bald Monk.
So, overall, so far, who do you... think is gonna win the top 2 spots then? Since now we are now at least in the season of Choose Your Legends.
So I think Marth's gonna get 3rd place.
Okay.
Because it's customary at this point.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll go from top 3.
Alright, so Marth's gonna get 3rd place because it's customary.
Sure.
2nd place or 1st place, I'm not sure which one, but one of them I think is going to be Bylath.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the female it will be Bylass.
Yeah, our friend's voting for her. I'm like, I hate you.
I think...
You're the problem!
Has Chrome gotten one yet? So I think Chrome might
yeah,
be
I
up
feel
there.
like...
if you're not me, Chrome's pretty cool. And if you are me, Chrome's cool outside of Awakening.
I definitely feel like Crom... I mean, Crom has always been, like, in the top 5.
I thought he was, like, in 2nd place one time.
He was for a bit, I think.
Yeah.
I think in, like, the midway point. But Crom and Male Robin have been always, like, in the top 10, and sometimes I think both of them were in the top 5. So, like, I don't think they were in the 3 houses, Choose Your Legends.
Let's get Brave Vanguard Ike.
God.
4 Ikes, all of them use sword. Oh, wait. Yeah, you can have 4.
Yeah, you got 4 Ikes using swords, because you got 4 of them. No, you got 4 Ikes already.
You have 4 Ikes, but one of them has axe. So
No, you got 5 Ikes.
5?
You have regular Ike.
Okay.
You got Valentine's Ike.
Okay.
Legendary Ike.
Okay.
Fallen Ike.
Oh, right.
Those are all swords.
Bro, you can have full Ike sword.
And then you can have
Axe.
Axe.
So now we need Brave Ike, who has 2 sword.
He
has
could be
2
Altena.
swords. Yes, Brave Ike is Altena, except he doesn't have Ragnall. He has, like, a silver
stick.
sword or something.
Oh, I like it. You went to Silverstone. I'm like, a stick.
And he's like, his quote is like, where the hell did I put that sword?
Fucking.
No, but in actuality, I guess I'd say, like, oh god, I'm gonna give it to Robin and Ephraim for the men.
Ephraim already won.
Oh, so then Robin and Celica for the men.
Celica won too on that same fucking Choose Your Legends.
Alright, so Robin and Veronica, let's go.
Damn it, she was also on that same one.
Alright, so then Robin and Byleth and Byleth. There we go. That'd be... I'd respect the fuck out of that.
I think I would respect that one because I'm going to be a little bit funny.
I would respect the fuck out of that.
I wonder now, though, since Anna has now gotten technically two ults, if she's still going to be, like, in the top 3 like she has been in the past, like, 2 years.
Doubtful. Because, like,
I
half
agree.
the votes for her were, just give her 1.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And then they said, fine, here, now she's a baby. And people were like, if we ask again, they'll put her in a diaper. I'm afraid to ask. They made her younger with this first ult, and then the second ult comes out and she's an actual child, and they're like,
yeah.
if we ask again, they're gonna put her in a goddamn diaper.
I definitely have to say, I think my
Fetus Anna.
I definitely think my top 3 I would pick, since now Felix technically is in the game via an ult, I don't think he'll win. I hope he wouldn't, if anything. I love him, but...
Much like with all democracies, I plan on wasting my vote.
That's fine. So I definitely think three. I think the top three that would be in it, Male Robin and Male Byleth, I feel like will duke it out for the like third place, and then I definitely feel like Chrom and Marth are going to be like the new top two.
Well, like I think Marth's gonna get third place because it's custom.
Yeah, no, it's
gonna be
tradition. I get it.
There's gonna be enough shitters who are like, no, it's tradition.
Well, some people are already making the meme of like Gatekeeper, because I think he's votable.
Bro, I'm voting Gatekeeper. Fuck you, Marth.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to make a joke. I think that legitimately, I think he is a
Gatekeeper
choosable.
needs to come in and he needs to be the most broken unit in the game. I'm talking launch Bravelin levels of broken.
So what? You want your top two? You want to change your top two to now Brigand Boss and Gatekeeper?
Oh, dude, yes.
There you go.
And then the fucking females can be
Natalie fucking Dorcas' wife, because you can vote for her too, apparently.
No, the Pegasus Knights that you like fight on the enemy team. Remember when there was a push to get them as playable characters? There was a push to get the NPC characters.
That's right. I forgot about that. That was weird.
I want to vote for Horse Girl's brother, so that way he can be a playable unit before he dies.
Horse Girl's brother?
The fucking newest character.
Oh! I'm like, who's Horse Girl?
The girl who becomes horse.
Reagan.
Ronald, yes.
Ronald Reagan. That's right.
I want her Reaganomics to Reagan all over the world.
Well, there's probably something like that.
Well, it just sort of trickles down.
Oh, God.
Reagan when talking about the enemy health. Well, it just sort of trickles down.
Otherwise, I think on the female side, female Byleth definitely is, I think, is as much as I don't want it as much. Definitely feel like we'll get the one of the top two spots. Otherwise, I feel like it could be either Erica. She's been like the female Marth in that side.
I've been strucken with wisdom. It'll be Kagura. Kagura, whatever her name is. Titty Ninja whom have the bunny. Whom haveth the bunny costume.
So,
The
otherwise,
Ninjimbo.
the only other person I could see, if it's not Erica, female Corrin. Female Corrin has been also trudging there with female Robin for a while.
I don't understand the appeal of Corrin.
Like,
outside of feet, I guess.
The only thing I like about male Corrin at this point
Is his feet.
And even then, it's just like, oh, another character that, what the fuck? So, no, nothing. I just saw a weird notification. It's just like a character in a game that, like, probably one of the first that, like, I think at least I've had that, like, gives you, like, the option to be gay, technically, or bi, whatever you want to call it in that game. I think it's probably one of the first games I was able to technically do that in.
That's fair.
So, like, I think that's, like, my only reason why I kind of like Male Corrin a little bit.
That's completely fair.
But, like, not enough to vote for him. Enough to probably plus 10, but that's probably about it. At least, his default version.
Can we get fucking Henrietta as a brave unit? I want MILF.
I hate that you can't vote for her.
I think that's so dumb. Let me play as the MILF, goddammit.
There was a fucking post on Reddit, too. I'm like, oh, this totally is like you.
I'm sorry I can't join you. Damn, it's too bad she can't fight with us. Why? Because then I can't summon her, and then I can't S-support her, and...
Yeah, Alphonse just slaps the shit out of the summoner.
Listen, Alphonse needs to understand that he's gonna be calling me Papa soon.
Well, fucking Ronin kind of has, like, that the Thracia character that they added in, his forging bonds that he had, was literally just, like, not really, like, crushing on Alphonse's mom, but you get a lot of Alphonse's mom screen time.
Absolutely. It's always a good time when she's on screen, because she's like Serena, but a MILF.
Yes.
So immediately, like, 10 times better.
And even better, Gustav is dead. Free real estate.
Well, that just lowers the game from hard mode to normal mode. Marriage is just called hard mode, alright?
I get it, I'm just saying. Now you won't have a big hulking axe wielder coming to get you to separate you.
No, but I would have a big hulking axe wielder coming to call me daddy. Like you lose some in the exchange. Like, yeah, sure, she gets easier to attain, but he gets harder to attain. So, like,
who's he?
Gustav.
Oh.
Come on now.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
That man looks like he gives excellent back kisses.
Lost the force from that one.
Absolutely. That's my MO.
So I think otherwise that's really it. I think I have to talk about. I'm voting for Marth, throwing it out there. You're voting for Gregor.
Of course. It's customary to throw my votes away.
Don't, because it fucking Veld. I think legitimately like I think the third least voted character got in the game before others. Veld? Exactly.
When did he get in the game?
Recently, as a Grand Hero Battle unit.
Did he?
Yup.
His name is Veld?
Veld.
Are you sure you're not confusing him with Valadar?
No. I know I'm not.
Okay. The scenery?
No. I'm not.
Okay. I'm looking... Oh, that's not Gangrel?
This isn't Gangrel. Gangrel.
Oh, I thought that was Gangrel.
No.
Oh, I thought that's why he was in the game, because he was Gangrel.
No, this is Gangrel.
No, not Gangrel. The fucking, Gnarf.
Oh, Garneth?
Garneth. There we go.
Yeah, he's in the game too, right?
No, but I thought Veld was Garneth.
No, they look the same, but...
Yeah, that's why I was like...
But that's what I'm saying, like... No, Veld is in the game, and no one knew who the fuck he was, because he was a very...
Because he's Gnarf.
He's the final villain. Yeah, final villain. Final boss in Thracia, but like he was so like minuscule that people don't really care. But like, if fucking he in the game,
Gregor still won't be in the game.
I'm gonna fucking punch
Listen,
you.
Alright, so you're looking at it like this. The most forgettable fucking character can get in the game, so that means anyone can get in the game. The most forgettable character in the game got in before this character. That character's fucking out. Gregor has not blue hair, nor does he have Tid. He's not getting in.
I mean, like, bro, for real though, like, if
that is Fire Emblem's requirements: blue hair and/or Tid.
I just when they released another Awakening banner in like I think the spring,
and it has three houses characters and a new fucking Robin alt.
They won't do that for a brand new hero banner. They'll do like a special banner.
And watch as they do it. They say, look, it's everyone's favorite Awakening character, Flame?
Laurent.
Flame. Lawrence and, new Byleth. I mean, Robin. It's Robin, but he looks like female Violet.
He has like a fake pair of tits on him. Will you be my ally? Or do you long for despair? The choice is yours.
He's like... Crom said I could raise money for the army by dressing like
Grima.
this.
No, it's Male Grima dressed up as fucking female Violet.
Crom said I could raise money for the army if I dressed like this. He's just him in stockingettes.
I mean...
Go on.
Go on.
You've enticed me. Tell me more about male Robin in stockingettes.
So yeah, Fire Emblem. That was Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem's all about finding the right Tid. And male Robin has the right Tid.
He definitely could. He definitely can.
I've seen male Grima. He got good Tid.
He got amazing Tid. Anyway. So, Resident Evil had a showcase.
And they showed off
2 days ago. They did show off Tid, actually.
I know. You asked why people were like... people only suddenly noticed the fucking Tid.
It annoys me. It really does annoy me. But we'll get to that. Actually, no. Fuck it. We're doing it now.
We're doing it live. We're discussing Tid.
We all know who I'm talking about. The fucking thick titty vampire bitch everyone's calling her. Everyone's calling her mommy.
She got mommy milkers.
Everyone wants to fuck her or get fucked by her. But like...
Yeah, I was about to say, people don't want to fuck her. People want to get pegged by her.
But like... You fuckers notice this now when she was literally standing there in the other trailers, but all you fuckers were too stupid to look at it. Like, God, fuck, you guys are so sad and your attention spans are that stupid that you just then notice the fucking titty bitch.
Bro,
like,
to the porn artist credit, the female Lombax was on screen for 2.74 seconds before hundreds of porn was drawn of her. So, like, the character just needs to be front and center for about 1 millisecond, and they're good. But if she was off in the side, well...
It's
Gamer
bullshit.
tunnel vision.
It's bullshit.
Gamer tunnel vision.
Anyway, well, people analyze trailers. They didn't analyze that. And like
No,
other
people who
trailers,
analyze
whatever.
trailers respect themselves enough not to go, tid.
Yeah, but then people watching the person analyzing that trailer can still see the tid themselves and then spread it through there.
No, but like, if it's off in the side, they're not going to notice it. They got gamer tunnel vision. They're like, alright, which Resident Evil character's ass will I be staring into? You know how gameplay works. You stare longingly into your character's rectum as they traverse dangerous areas and fight horrid cretins.
So, with the Resident Evil showcase that happened on the 21st of January, they showed off more stuff of Resident Evil Village, which makes sense because obviously that was the main part of the presentation, and I understood that. But they did promise saying that and we're gonna show more than just that. So, yes,
They showed off Fortnite Battle Royale.
uh,
That'd be funny. Resident Evil comes to Fortnite.
that wouldn't even shock me. That was just like that
No,
would be
it'd
just
be
like
funny.
okay.
It's like when Master Chief came to Fortnite, and it's like, wow, that's really cool. How much is the skin? Oh, well, that's a lot of money for a fucking skin
That I won't play the game with.
that I'm not gonna play the game with. But like, yeah, Master Chief is in there. That's cool. All right, bye.
So, Resident Evil Village overall looks really good. I'm actually excited for it and hopeful for it.
Can I play as Chris Ray Gun?
No,
Damn.
I know. Especially for me personally, where I still don't think 7 was amazing. It wasn't bad at all. It was good. It just wasn't. I didn't like it that much.
From what I've seen, I think, and like, I haven't played any of them, and it's just from the looks of them and just like how it looks like they play. I think the most fun one would be 2. That's just like...
This is why you're my friend, because you know good culture, because you know which is the best game, and it is that one.
Yeah, like, just... Because, like, I've seen someone play through 7, and I've seen someone play through 2, and half of 3, and, like, 4, and then I've seen you play 5 and 6, and while those ones look fun to play with a friend online, the most fun...
Well, that's the whole thing with 5, and that's the whole thing with especially 5, and also 6, but 6 a little bit less, because 6 isn't that great, but still... 5 is a great fucking multiplayer game. Or co-op game. But not a good Resident Evil game. And not that great of a game otherwise, especially when you're doing it solo. The AI can be kind of trash. So, with a friend, it's legitimately a really fun fucking game. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah,
sorry.
so 2 is definitely... It looks to me like you'd have the most fun with.
Yes. Especially like when you want to like speed run it, or at least want to get a better time than
Get a
the
game
previous
done
runs.
in an afternoon.
Yeah, and especially like when you get like the S+ ranks in 2, you unlock the infinite weapons, then you can just have all the fucking fun you want, and it's like, oh, you want to have this infinite rocket launcher at the beginning of the game? Fucking go for it. Like, that's just so much fun. I love it. It makes me feel like I'm just playing a fun video game. And I love that. So, overall though, like, 7 didn't wow me as much. 8 though at least has got me a lot more interested in it, to where I probably will get it actually, because I still never got 7. 8 I might actually get, and because I like the setting of it overall. I do like that it's like a European castle, because I always think personally Resident Evil always leans upon, because that's what it's good at, in mansion/castle settings, because it's just where you can get the best kind of horrors from it, scares, and in general just like the best atmosphere for a game like that. Whether or not if you don't get scared by it, that's fair, but like I always feel like I have more fun traversing a well designed, mind you, like mansion or castle comparatively to like a cabin. Because I feel like for me personally, especially with 7, there's more to go. You can kind of still make the environment unique enough to where you can have a bunch of shit going on, and I just felt like I was playing a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game more so than a Resident Evil game. So 8 definitely gives me more hope, even though I still don't like the protagonist and everything. However, with this showcase, they did promise that they're going to show other stuff. The said other stuff I want to get into, which is, I'll get into the thing I really don't like about it the most. So, they showed off a thing called Resident Evil Verse. VERSE. And it's another fucking PvP multiplayer mode that's shoehorned into Resident Evil Village. So when Resident Evil 3 Remake came out, when you bought the game, you also got a separate game called Resident Evil Resistance, which was like an asymmetrical multiplayer game, and like it was okay. It wasn't great, but whatever. RE-verse though, it fucking lets you play as all the main characters from the Resident Evil games that have been put into like the RE engine. So like Resident Evil 7 Chris, Leon, Claire, Jill, Ada, and Hunk. All you can play as
Is there a gradient filter over it?
Yup. So there's like a fucking weird comic filter over it, which is really fucking weird. It is like a weird like you fight people playing other characters, but like also like your character models look a lot fucking smaller and like shrunken compared to like the actual models, and then like it looks like the players can transform into iconic villains from the game, which is really kind of weird, and like it looks dumb. It looks so fucking dumb. And it's another thing that you get when you buy Resident Evil 8, and like yes, it's a slight risk-free guarantee, but like it looks stupid. Why can't you just add a mercenaries mode again to it? Because the other issue with Resident Evil 3 Remake is they got a lot of content from the original game, or a lot of cut parts, I should say. Like a bunch of settings that were in the original Resident Evil 3 were absent in the remake. And that pissed off a lot of people, and it did make the game shorter and not as great as it should have been, because it really felt like DLC to Resident Evil 2 than a separate game entirely. And Resident Evil Resistance wasn't that great to begin with. It was okay, but not great. And that game legitimately only got supported for like 5 months.
And then they
dropped it. So, why do this again? Just a different sort of game. And package it. Because, at least with Resident Evil Resistance, it probably could have been a little bit better if you sold it separately.
Mm.
Because that's the whole issue with that, is that you couldn't play the multiplayer portion unless you bought the base game. Yes, for most people, it sounds like a slightly attractive offer, but like, when you want to try the multiplayer and also grow the player base, it's the stupidest thing you can fucking do. It's so stupid, and I don't like it.
That's fair.
And then the only thing that the fucking showcase showed off otherwise was The Division 2 got Resident Evil skins. Or costumes. Yeah, that was a feature that they...
Why The Division 2?
Well, that's what I wanted to know. But they were like, oh, it's a thing. I'm like, okay.
I'm just shocked The Division 2 isn't dead.
That too. And then they just said, oh, you know that Resident Evil CG movie that we were talking about that Netflix is making? Well, yeah, we're doing it. It's a thing. We'll show you some clips that you guys have already seen. No release date, just, hey, it's a thing. Oh, but Resident Evil Village did get a release date. And this is the only good thing that I like that Capcom is doing, or that has been doing, is that it's coming out May 7th.
Oh.
So, I was shocked because I really thought that wasn't going to be coming out to at least 2022 from, like, the amount they showed for us beforehand. But I'm glad that's a lot more further in development than I thought. And I like that, again, you announced your game, a brand new game, especially like a new entry, and have it come out like 4 or 5 months afterwards. I feel like that's just the best way you gotta approach that kind of shit. Because otherwise, when you have long developments, and you just keep stringing people along with very little information through and through the years, you know where I'm going with that.
What, Cyberpunk?
No, Bayonetta.
Oh.
Where there's fucking just nothing, and you keep getting little random progress reports of just, don't worry, guys, it's going smoothly. It's still development, but it's going smoothly. We will give you information when we can. I'm like, that doesn't bode well.
They're borrowing from Nintendo's playbook of, deny it exists until you're ready to put it out.
like, please. And that's why, like Nintendo, as much as I don't like what they do sometimes, I do like that they're slightly like Capcom. You announce it, it's coming out in 4 or 5 months. Mm-hmm. With most likely no delay. So, whatever.
So I just watched the Versus trailer. So I do like that comic filter overlay. I don't think it fits Resident Evil's aesthetic.
Especially this engine specifically. Like, Resident Evil 5 had a filter over the whole game. It had like a greenish tint.
Because that looks closer to Borderlands than Resident Evil.
It does. And like, because again, with like Resident Evil 5 had a filter. It's like a greenish filter where like a lot of the colors were like muted and whatnot. So like nothing really popped. But like, when you took the filter off the game through mods, the game looked really fucking nice. A lot of the colors popped and like it just looked nice and vibrant. But like, at least with that, it made more sense because it was like a grittier. No, I wouldn't call it grittier. It fit better. Why a comic fucking filter? It's just weird.
I don't know. I don't know if this is like a bad sign or if it's a stylistic choice, but I've noticed that the frames, it's either stylistically low frame rate or like the actual game is just that laggy. But if it's a stylistically slow frame rate, bold choice putting it into a game that's supposed to be about shooting online. Because people who play online shooters care not about frame rate. Obviously not. And that's just, wow.
I know, I signed up for the beta. I want to see firsthand how it's going to be. So, I will have an update on that when it comes around. Just throwing it out there. Because, oof.
Because, like,
I already have a disdain for it, and I haven't even played it yet.
Either you've incredibly, horribly, poorly optimized this, and the trailer you're showing is lagging, or you have a stylistically laggy game on a game that does not work in that style, with gameplay that does not lend itself to laggy, to fucking dropped frames. It's like making a character in a fighting game have like a 6 frame like a 6 frame basic jab, so that way it just, that level of framework FPS does not work with that gameplay style.
Nope.
Yeah, that is a bizarre choice, if any I've ever heard.
I don't like it. I just remembered a topic that I definitely wanted to bring up that I completely forgot to think about until now, but you have something to say?
I have something to say.
Do you?
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say that the trailer dropped for Godzilla vs. King Kong, the new one coming out, and, like, it looked... Alright, so there's 2 perspectives to take this from. One of, man, this looks like there's going to be a lot of really boring human bits with a few good monster bits. And then the other side of, motherfucking King Kong punches Godzilla in the face! And, like, that shit looks awesome. There's a scene in the trailer where Godzilla, like, blasts his plasma beam at King Kong and he just starts fucking sprinting through it. Shit looks fucking awesome. And, like, they made King Kong giant somehow. I don't know, they're probably gonna electrocute him. Homage to the fucking first movie. Well, that looks fucking sick as hell. But, like, at the same time, they're probably gonna be mostly relevant. What's mostly gonna be relevant is the stupid human plot. And they're probably gonna fight each other. A lot of monster movies have, and, like, movies in general, where it's this character versus this character, have in the, like, the middle half, because the creators are a little bit of bitches and don't feel like having one of them actually win, will just be like, oh, look, here's this third worse thing that you now have to work together to fight. And, like, if they do that, like, sure, it's cool to see Godzilla and King Kong fighting a monster together, but, like, you're buying the ticket or streaming it on HBO Max because, you know, COVID, don't buy your tickets, because you want to watch Godzilla breathe blue fire into King Kong's face, and King Kong swing Godzilla around by the tail and smack him into a cliffside. Also, like, I think this is a weird matchup because King Kong, just by virtue of how he is a weaker monster than Godzilla. But, like, at the same time, fucking...
It's fun to watch.
Monkey punch lizard.
It's fun to watch. Fuck you on how the semantics go.
Yeah, seriously.
You just want to see a fucking big-ass monkey fight a big-ass lizard? Fuck you. I want to watch it.
I want to see King Kong do Donkey Kong's forward air.
I never...
He just spikes Godzilla.
I never understood why some people get, like, a little too semantical when it comes... That's not a word. With fucking... stuff like that in movies, especially like with those kinds of movies. Like, you're supposed to have fun with it. It's supposed to be a cool fucking spectacle to see fucking King Kong fight Godzilla after all these years.
To watch King Kong uppercut God, like one of the poster of the fucking trailer is King Kong just laying a punch straight at Godzilla, and like if I had to take a guess, I'm gonna say Godzilla. Either they're gonna fight something together and go their separate ways, or Godzilla's gonna win the fight, and King Kong's gonna live to fucking grow and remember that, so that way they don't kill him off for sequel purposes, and that way Godzilla still looks like the top dog, so that way they can, many years down the line, give King Kong like a verse again kind of act. And also, people are very pissy that Godzilla lost in the original movie, which I'll give you. He lost to some hoppy bullshit. But, like, I like seeing the monkey win because he's funny.
Exactly.
Because funny monkey.
Plus, I don't know. I definitely, if theaters ever do open back up and that actually comes out in theaters,
I want to see it so
I will
bad.
see that with you. I will tell you right now. I
want to watch Godzilla charge up his beam and King Kong, like, closes it with his feet. And then, like, with his regular hand, be like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, I think your expectation is going to be a little
No,
bit...
that's not my expectation.
Okay, good.
That would be if I was making this fucking movie. It would be the silliest shit
ever.
Like, Godzilla would, like, start shooting his beam out, and, like, King Kong would, like, roll underneath and, like, check him in the stomach, and be like, ooh. And then, like, King Kong would about to, like, punch Godzilla, and Godzilla would, like, catch his hand in his mouth, and, like, Godzilla himself would do, like, a spin.
Yeah, he'd do, like, a spin.
Just spin King Kong into the ground, and then he'd, like, moonwalk.
Oh, God. So...
That's the level of absurdity that I'm at a constant rate.
Which is fine. That's why I love you. To now, put a little dapper on this mood, though. So... Microsoft
has cancer.
Sort of. So, today they randomly announced that they are now changing the pricing of Xbox Live Gold. So, after it's slowly going to be rolled out. However, when it fully goes through, there will be no more option to pay for a 12-month subscription to Xbox Live Gold, unless you already been under that for years, or I guess unless before this goes into effect, you're okay. But
so, like, if you're thinking about getting Live, get it now. Get the year
now, because then after that, the pricing for Xbox Live is 6 months is $60. That's how much it was for the 12-month one. But now for 6 months, it's $60. So if you do not have Xbox Live right now, Gold at least, you're going to be paying $120 fucking dollars to play online for a year.
Yeah. I really hope this doesn't fucking... Because Xbox likes to do these horrible trends in gaming.
It's so shitty.
Where, like, they just make you pay more arbitrarily. And then other companies are like, I want to do that.
Because they make more money.
Yeah.
3 months it's going to cost $30. And then 1 month is only going to be $11. That one, it's basically the 6 month one that got hyped up the most. 3 month got hyped up a good amount. But, like, the 1 month was $1 more.
Yeah, but even then, like, $11 a month at 6 months, that's $66.
No, I agree. And I know, I'm just saying. Like...
God, wait a minute. Their plan is, like, save $6 on the 6-month plan, and the only reason you're saving $6 is because they upped the price of the 1 month. God damn it, Microsoft.
Like, it's weird because Microsoft really likes to do this shtick of fucking not having a pretty good, like, you know, console launch and, like, not doing completely stupid things right at the moment. But then they just do this one little thing that just fucks them in the ass and then gives their competitors more reason to be like,
Hey,
come to ours. Come to us.
Microsoft loves to, like, build up PR to a point and then just spend all of it
on fucking it up.
The most arbitrary, well, not arbitrary, on just, like,
fucking it up.
Yeah.
They're fucking it up. And that's really annoying.
And I think the worst part is that they'll do this, be fucking Microsoft, make all of that money, and then Sony will look at that and go,
I want to follow that trend because I want money.
Guys, we're doing that too.
I like money.
And then 4 years from now, Nintendo will be like,
what are they doing over there?
Is that functioning online?
No.
How the fuck do they?
No, we don't need that.
Get in here! One of the online chimps is acting up. One of the what? Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, Nintendo's online is actually managed by a bunch of monkeys on like an old time operating board, just taking pins out and putting them into different holes, just like.
You're on a monkey fucking kick tonight, aren't you?
I'm always on a monkey kick.
I know, but I feel like tonight specifically. I've
been trying to reject humanity for the past 23 years because I want to return to monkey.
That's fair. So it's really, really frustrating. The only like caveat, I guess, to it is that like they're trying to make us and other people in general integrate it into Game Pass Ultimate, Xbox Ultimate.
Yeah, they really want you to buy the fucking Game Pass Xbox Live combo pack.
Well, because apparently, if we decide, because like for us specifically, since we only have just the gold subscription and nothing else, if we decide to get Game Pass, essentially just is like that. We pay for gold, but we'll get that on top of it. So essentially, like, depending on how long we're described for, it will just be added to our Game Pass subscription. So, like, if we signed up for Game Pass and we chose the 1 month subscription, and then we still have like 5 months in between our gold expiring, we get an extra 5 months added. So you get technically 6 months of gold and Game Pass as well. Because Game Pass is basically gold just plus a bunch of the free games that we get. But like, that's not.
See, that's a little shitty, especially considering I think I would say that Games Pass is worth it if you don't want to
buy physical games.
If you don't have like the time to research and buy actually good games, if you just want to scroll through and go, oh, Recore, I wonder if that's good. Download. Oh, Recore, not good. Uninstall.
Well, exactly. And like, and I don't know if Xbox is trying to do this to make themselves look a little bit better by upping the price and everything, but they're like, oh, games with gold, you're going to get 3 Xbox One/Series X games. Well, really, because they're the same thing.
Instead of 2.
So you get 5 free games a month. It's like,
cool, man. How many of those are going to be worth the price of admission?
Neither. I love Resident Evil 1 Remake. It's fucking fantastic. But I know it's not your shtick. And Gears 5.
That's it?
Well, that's like the worthwhile.
What are the...
Dandara is also going to be a free game. Indiana Jones on the Xbox. And then Lost Planet 2.
Wow. Well, isn't Lost Planet kind of good?
Lost Planet's not horrible. I played a little bit of it.
Right, but still not worth the price of admission.
No, especially if newer people getting Xbox Live is going to pay $120 potentially a year for that. Fuck you, Microsoft.
Yeah, no, that's...
Because, not gonna lie, this does slightly make me want to be like, maybe I'll get PS5 first.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I mean, I
probably won't, but...
I have not seen a single game that's made me go, oh man, I can't wait to get the new gen
new
console. Because now that I have a functioning PC, their bullshit is like...
And especially with, like, Microsoft, a lot of the games that you like are on Xbox, that's my, whatever. They're gonna go to Windows.
Yeah.
Like, the same day. So, like, you have lesser reason now.
And also, I don't like PlayStation exclusives.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
PlayStation exclusives are all, like, JRPG shit.
Exactly.
And that's not my scene.
And fighting games.
Again, not my scene.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, those are the games that typically...
The only company that has exclusives that I fucking enjoy is, at this point anyways, is Nintendo.
And that's how a lot of people are, though, now. I mean, like, most of the time now, people will usually, if they have a, like, the spread of consoles, essentially, especially for, like, the current gen, it usually ends up being, like, I have a PC and a Switch, or a PS4 and a PC, or a PlayStation and a PC, whatever. It doesn't matter which PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like, it always coincides, it always is, like, a mixture of, like, Nintendo, it's always PC and, like, Nintendo or Sony. It's never a PC and Xbox.
Yeah.
Like, nobody does that.
I don't remember the last time I turned on... Well, I guess... No.
When the fuck was the last time you got on?
Xbox? I don't know.
Last time you got on, I think it was play Cyberpunk.
Probably, yeah.
Because I haven't actually played anything online. The thing we played online was Monster Hunter Rise.
On the Switch, and then Minecraft on the PC.
Which, throwing that out there, though, Monster Hunter Rise, I don't know if we talked about it on that last episode, because I don't think it was out by then.
What, the demo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit plays super fun.
Shit is so much fun to play. You have a lot more mobility. It's super nice. And surprisingly, it runs very well both online for the most part and, like, in general. Like,
you may ride dog.
And you can ride the fucking dog, and that's, like, literally, like, the best thing about it. The mobility in that game is fucking the titties.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
Just, oof. I cannot wait till you and I get that full game. Like, ooh, we're gonna...
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's coming out in March, baby!
So, recently I was asked if I was gonna get the fucking Diamond and Pearl remakes if they ever happen, when they happen. And I was just like... And I was just realizing, like, man, outside of fucking Infernape, I have no connection or desire to play Gen 4 games. They're, like, the only Pokemon games I have no connection to whatsoever. Because, like, I played Gen 1, and I played Gen 2 via, like, the fucking remakes. But even before that, Totodile was one of my favorites, and I knew a lot of the Gen 2 Pokemon, a lot about Johto. Gen 3, I played through a ROM of the regular one, and I also played the fucking remake of it after I played through the ROM. But, like, Gen 4, like, fucking...
You never played the original Gen 3?
No. My only Gen 3 game was Fire Red. I dropped out of Pokemon from Gen 2 to Gen 5.
I know you and I literally had the opposite effect. You dropped out when I was still going, but then by the time I dropped out, you started going back.
Or well, I guess that's okay. So I had Gen 1, barely played any of it. I had
but like, you had
Fire
it and you
Red.
at least like played it. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I had Fire Red because my cousin got it, and I got like a Monster Truck magazine, and I asked to borrow the game, and he said, "You can just have it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And that's how I remember. I might have like fucking brute forced it out of his hand for all I know.
Who knows?
Then me and one of our friends got Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I got Soul Silver. And then I got Gen 5. So, like, core Gen 2, core Gen 3, and core Gen 4. Nope, nothing.
Yeah, because the last Pokemon game I really played was Pearl. I enjoyed it for what it was. I had fun with it definitely back then. Gen 3 just always seemed to be one I went back to the most. I really enjoyed it. I played the original one, played that and beat it. That was fun. I never owned Gen 2. My brother did. He had all three. Yeah, he had all three versions. He originally never let me play them. If I go back now, I could probably play them, but like, I don't think I'm.
You might get your nose cut off. He might cut off your nose for trying to play them.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm warning you.
No, that's fine. Just wasn't expecting that out of your mouth.
You know what?
So,
I wasn't expecting this out of my mouth.
Oh God, stop.
Ugh, what is that?
So like Gen 3 I really played the most. Definitely had like the first 4.
Let me get that for you, buddy.
So I just
I don't know what that is, but I'm just gonna
I'm just ignoring what you're doing. So
well, something just came out of me and then just crawled away.
Okay.
So I opened the door to let it out.
Okay, good. Thanks. I appreciate that. My dog would like that very much.
Yeah, no problem.
So like maybe like I might go back. Like I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes like
it's waiting outside the door. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'll ignore it.
Especially like whenever like you bring a Pokemon, sometimes I'm like maybe I want to go back and like play through a Mega Ruby again because you know it's Ruby. I love Mudkip to death. Mudkip's my fucking boy, my child, my favorite Pokemon. Oof.
Dude, I see shit that makes me want to go back and play Pokemon all the time, and then I just
either I turn up and I play a little bit. I'm like nope, can't. Nope, I'm out. I'm done. I'm bored. Or I just, you know, I always don't even touch it at all. So
I'm always just like, no, it's not gonna be worth it. You're gonna want to do it again, and it's just not gonna be worth it. And then I have that shit where I'm like, oh man, I want to go back and play it, and then I realize like, no, it's just not worth it to go through all that or to get it again. Like with Breath of the Wild, because I sold it to a friend of mine for $20. Because I was like, dude, I'll just give it to you for like $20 that way you're not spending the $60 because I'm done with it. And then fucking Pokemon Sword I gave to a little kid. I know the little kid. It's not weird. We're good friends.
Yes, you just gave your fucking copy to some random child walking.
Dude, I gave a Hello Kitty Yahtzee game to a random girl who walked past me one time. I was at a convention and I got like the fucking mystery box thing and it had a Hello Kitty Yahtzee, and some girl was walking by and I just said, "You want Hello Kitty Yahtzee? I got it from a box, but I don't want it." And she just went, "Oh, okay," and she took it out of my hand and walked away. And that was the end of that story.
Was that Anime NYC?
No, that was
Kineticon?
Otakon?
Oh, never mind. You went to Otakon?
Yeah, me and my sister went to Otakon one year. And I watched a pretty cool game of Ninja.
Was it when the Yowie Pals was still a thing?
The Yowie Piles?
Paddles.
Oh, paddle.
What the fuck do you think
a pile of Yowie.
A pile?
I don't remember paying attention much. I was dressed as Finn from Adventure Time. So, like, looking back at it now, man, I must have been fucking a horrid sight to see. I praise the Lord that it was at an anime convention where I was only like the 30th scary thing.
Oh, you're so bad.
I am. It's horrible, those poor people. But yeah, fucking the one and only time I was like, fucking, I see people get those mystery bag anime shit all the time. Fuck it, I'll do it. This will be fun. And then I saw it and I'm like, God, that's $40 fucking. No. It'll be fun. And I opened it up and it was like
shit.
A Nintendo game for like the NES.
Yeah, I forget that's what you meant.
I lost it. I gave it to the person whose house we were staying at.
Here, a little Samson. I don't know how much. This is probably worth nothing. You know, it's definitely one of the rarest NES games. But here, take it.
And I got Hello Kitty Yahtzee, and I gave it to the first girl who walked past me. Well, the first person, I should say. She happened to just walk past, and I said, "Hello Kitty Yahtzee, you want?" And then that was the end of it. I think we walked past each other another time because I distinctly remember someone waving at me, and I just completely didn't pay attention.
Sounds about right, coming from you.
And then, like, a rock? Some kind of rock.
I got a rock.
Yeah, I kept that. That's somewhere in my room.
Of course you fucking kept that.
I didn't know what to do with it.
Of course you fucking kept it, you son of a bitch.
It isn't as weird as the time that I was randomly given Strike Witch cards by my sister. And I was like, fucking Strike Witch cards. You gotta have the Strike Witch cards. I think I gave those to my girlfriend. I think she has them. I might have forced them onto her when I gave her a PlayStation.
Because I remember you showing me them. And then, yeah, no, I think you did give them to your girlfriend.
Yeah, I was definitely like, you need to have these Strike Witch cards. And she's like, I don't want them. And I said, yeah, but you need to have them. And so she was forced to have Strike Witch cards.
Well, I think that might end this episode of What's New Play 2 podcast episode.
Let humanity return to monkey.